Hey everyone, just want to tell you about a dream that I had today. Um, I don't care who believes me or not. I honestly don't care, and y'all know that. I'm gonna just tell it like it is. 2 days ago, I prayed to myself um, because I was still denying who I was. It was still hard for me to believe it. So I prayed to myself and was talking to myself, saying, if I really am Yeshua, to have to give me some type of dream or something of either my past or my future or something to confirm it. So the same night that I prayed to myself, I had a dream of my ex-wife. I don't know why. After that, I didn't have any other dream other than my ex-wife that same night that I prayed. So that didn't confirm anything to me. So yesterday, I fell asleep and I had a dream of me being somewhere in the cities. I don't know where I was, but I was on Earth, and there was a lot of people surrounding me. Um, it was a woman that followed me everywhere, pretty much. I'm not sure who she was. Um, um, Sorry about that. It was a fly, but she pretty much followed me everywhere. After that, I seen this big, huge. I don't know what it was. Y'all know how y'all see the moon and like you can see right through it. I seen this object in the sky and it was real huge. It looked like it was a comet or an asteroid, but it wasn't. It was something else, and it had debris coming from it. And it was going to destroy, I guess, the Earth if it would have hit. So some told me just to run to it and try to stop it. I didn't know that I had these powers or abilities or anything. I didn't know. I just went to it. When I went to it, I held my one. I held one hand up to it. Basically trying to stop it. And I held it, and as it was coming down, I was holding it. I didn't feel how heavy it was or nothing. I didn't feel no weight to it. Um, then my other hand I was using to basically punch it away from the earth, so it won't hit us. So I was like basically like charging my I can't explain it. I was just charging my energy up to hit it back to the sky basically. When I hit it, it sounded like an explosion, and it had a huge shockwave that came from it. And I hit it back towards the sky. And when I hit it towards the sky, at first it went real slow, and then it went fast, like just zoom real fast to the sky. And when that happened, I was telling everybody to find shelter because I was telling them um that the water in the sky was gonna start to come down because of the dome, basically, because I hit the dome with the object, and it made a big huge hole in it, and I knew that was gonna happen. I was telling people to run and everything, because I thought I was gonna kill people instead of the water that was gonna come down from it. So people started running, and when the water came down, it's so strange because the water that I seen that came down, it was a whole bunch of water, and it was flooding everything. Everything was just flooding everywhere. But the thing about it is, this water looked like it was alive. It was pure blue. It was like it was crystal blue. It was looked like the water was actually alive itself because it didn't drown people. You know how when water would come towards you and you be inside of the water, you don't flow on top of it. You be inside of it. This water, as it was coming like down, and the water was coming towards people, it was putting people on top of the water. It wasn't drowning them. It was putting them on top of it. And people was like, was wondering what was going on because it wasn't doing nothing to them. Um, And it done me the same way because I didn't know what was gonna happen, and it done me the same way. I was on top of the water, and more water kept coming and coming in different places of the earth. It was it'll be over here, then it'll be right over there. It just kept coming down because the object was huge, and I assume it cracked the dome, so the water was coming down from each direction. And after that, the water ended, and it's like the scene changed into me being with this woman again, and there was a whole bunch of people that was with me. I was basically like some type of leader or something. Um, this thing from the sky came down, this big, huge creature. I don't know what it was, but it came down from the sky, and it was huge. Like it was bigger than I was. Um, it was basically like a giant, but it looked like a. It was a creature though, and it could talk and everything. Um, it was acting kind of silly. It was running around down the street like we was in the street. Like imagine us being in the street. We was all in the street. We was in the middle of it, and this being just kept running back and forth. And as it was doing that, I was zipping real fast on the side of the road so it won't try to squish me or anything. I was thinking it probably would have, but something told me to stand in front of the being and just let it come back and forth as I'm standing in the road. And it didn't squish me or nothing. And I was just being real calm, just sitting there, just looking at it, just staring at it and stuff, trying to see what he was gonna do. And the being came to me, and it was starting to talk to me, and I got into my what I called in a dream. I called it a defense mode. Basically, that's what I called it. I did this I did like this, and I started to levitate off the ground, like a few inches off the ground. I was levitating, and I was telling the being that that's my defense mode because I didn't know if it was bad or good or whatever. So I was in my defense mode just in case something happens. But the being was, it came in peace and everything. He was saying that, it was saying that it didn't want to fight anything like that. They just basically wanted something like a trade. So I got out my defense mode and I calmed down. Um, it was showing me a picture of a mask that it wanted. I don't know why, but it wanted a mask that these other beings that had. It was at the airport or something like that, and these beings had these masks that they wanted. It looked like a cat face mask. It was weird. I don't know why they wanted it, but they wanted it, and they wanted a whole bunch of them. So we agreed and everything, and it ended. It didn't end in a bad way or nothing like that. So after that, they left, and I was trying to get directions to where the place was so I can fly there, but I didn't know where it was or anything, and then I realized that I couldn't carry all that by myself. So after that, the dream ended, and it's crazy because like I said, I prayed to myself. I prayed to myself, you know, to see if I was really Yeshua, because it was hard for me to believe. And today I had a dream, basically letting me know. And like I said, I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care if y'all believe me or not. It's the honest truth. And it would make sense for that water up there to be alive, because if heaven's on the outside of this dome, then it would make sense for that water to be alive. Because everything that's in heaven is alive. The water, trees, grass, everything is alive in heaven. So it makes sense for the water to be like that. Because down here, you see how the water look? It look like it don't look the same. It looks dead. Like it don't look like it's alive, you know. But I told my mom about the dream as well, and she believed me and everything. And she said that makes sense for the water to be like that if the heaven is on the outside and everything. So she believed me, and it makes sense. So that dream was confirmation of who I am. I don't care what nobody say anymore. Even though that's not his real name, I honestly don't really care. So I just want to let y'all know on the dream that I had, and that's pretty much it. So also I got a job at Walmart. They called me, and it's crazy because my mom woke me up out of the dream to tell me about Walmart calling me. So she gave me the phone, and they wanted me to come in for tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. Then they called back later on and told me to come in Monday. So I start Monday. So everything's starting to go as planned, and I'm just really excited about this because I'm gonna make my dream come true. So as I said, that was confirmation for me, to let me know who I am. So because I was still having doubt, but it will always come back that I'm that person every time. It will always come back. Now I have confirmation from that dream. So that's pretty much all I have to say to you guys. I love you all, and y'all can take it for what it is. And that's pretty much it.